Hello, everyone. This is Kat and
Adam.
and we are here to bring you a pick a card life purpose / career reading. We just had this divine inspiration to do this for you guys. So how it works is we have five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the astrology. What you can do is pick either number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. And go ahead and take a deep breath and choose the one pile that resonates with you the most. Okay. And now let us begin. And just know that these are all time stamped down below. Okay, so let's get started. If you picked pile number 1, this is exactly for you, if that's what your intuition led you to. Number 1, we have here books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. And shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. And let's look at what Adam has to say about the astrology of that.
Thank you, Kat. So we have here Mars in Cancer in the first house. So it would be your action, your will, your desire when it comes to nurturing yourself and others. In this sense, more it's about yourself, because your desire to nurture yourself, because the first house is all about the self, right? So your action, your will, desire connected to nurturing yourself, finding different ways, and maybe even being a pioneer in self-care through reading books.
Yeah.
And transforming your life.
And I didn't say anything earlier, but you chose the ether pile deck. So ether is connecting with your higher self, with cosmic knowledge, with anything having to do with out of this world kind of stuff. Things like galactic or starseed type things, meditation, anything having to do with connecting with something beyond you is the etheric realm type stuff, and in terms of the 5 elements. And so if you chose this pile, your life purpose, your career has something to do with either reading books, writing books, channeling books, and it's not just books. It could be movies or newsletters or audiobooks or meditation, anything having to do with the literary realm of things, like information. This is you. And as far as the shapeshifter is concerned, transform and unveil your gifts. This is a message from your ancestors. Your ancestors are saying, well, firstly, you might have a connection to the eagle and also to the wolf. So the bird clan, the wolf clan, for example. But it's important for you to connect with your higher self, with the etheric realm, and transform yourself and unveil your gifts. So I feel like your ancestors are here to communicate with you on that, helping you to fulfill your life purpose, your career, your reason for being here has something to do with all of this goodness. And let's see if Adam can really pull this together with the astrology of everything I've said.
Most definitely. So you're either going to read books, write books, something about getting all this research, transforming your life, all about self-care. And you're going to either be a pioneer, you're going to initiate something, you're going to take action when it comes to self-help, the nurturing of the self. Wow. And the wish card. So wishes fulfilled is that self-help care.
Yeah, so you might also be channeling some ancestral wisdom from the stars or from other planets or what have you, from your ancestors around medicine, around anything with healing, with remedies. You might be bringing in new information around that, maybe some new plants that haven't been discovered yet. The sky's the limit. Everyone has a very unique purpose on the planet, and that's usually what's shown in your astrology chart, which we provide if you're interested. But ultimately, your unique life purpose, your career has something to do with everything that we said up to this point. Yeah.
Most definitely.
All right, well, we hope you enjoyed that. We hope that that helped you to gain some clarity about your life purpose / career. And if you have any questions or any comments or anything, feel free to mention down below. And we'll see you later. Thank you for joining. Okay, pile number 2. Thank you for joining us. And the purpose of this is a life purpose / career reading. It's very mini, it's very small, but we hope it really helps bring you some insight and guidance. So you chose number 2, and this is related. The second pile is related to the mind. According to the 5 elements, this is about the mind, air, thoughts, the energies of that, and communication. Now, you got the healer card. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. And your ancestors are communicating, saying, Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. And I'm going to have Adam read you the astrology of how that pertains to you.
Thank you, Kat. So we have here Pluto in Taurus in the 3rd house. So it's all about the transformational experiences, and it could be with finances and security, with your correspondence. So like your communications, your negotiations, there's going to be a total reformation when it comes to your correspondence and finances and whatnot.
Wonderful.
And it's tied to all of that too. So like the star ancestors might be helping you find different ways to build your character and communicate with others through healing.
Yeah, and healing can come in so many forms. And if you really wanted to get more clarity of like the type of healer you are or things of that nature, feel free to come to us for an astrology reading, because or even a past life Akashic record session, or which also can help you to see the future. But ultimately, we help guide people to understand why they're here, what is their purpose, what are they meant to be doing, and we also provide healing as well, and so many other things, because we're into like the wellness and all that good stuff. But ultimately, you're meant to be a healer according to what you chose, pile number 2. And your ancestors are pretty much letting you know that you need to listen. You need to communicate with your mind, with your ancestors, your star ancestors. And, ultimately, you have come here. I'm hearing like from very far away. I'm hearing Andromeda, perhaps. Yeah, so I'm seeing clusters of stars here. But I'm seeing that you most likely came here with some healing knowledge that is going to set the tone for the future. So you might have some great inventions inside of you that are coming from the stars. You have some kind of knowledge that if you only communicate with your star ancestors and follow the voice of your soul, you can gain more clarity. And of course, we can help you gain more clarity too. But if you can meditate, if you can go inside, if you can really connect with the voice of your soul and hear yourself, communicate to yourself, what kind of healer are you? Or what are you meant to be working with animals, senior citizens, adults, children? Are you meant to be working in a hospital, as a spiritual healer with crystals? Like there's so many forms of healing. Acupuncture, there's just like a million forms of healing. So it's really up to you how you want to manifest that. But I feel like there's some deep knowledge inside of you that you're meant to connect with, something that you might even remember from a previous lifetime. I'm seeing an Asian man, for example, in a previous lifetime. Maybe you have knowledge of Chinese medicine, for example. And remember, this is a collective reading, so I'm picking up a lot of energies right now. But yeah, maybe Adam can also tie more into this here with the astrology.
Yes, I'm seeing light language maybe being your tool of healing and whatnot, and it's going to create some kind of a transformation in the structure of people to where they start to be able to open up and become their own channels. So like your healing could bring the opportunity for other people to open up and become channels to their own star ancestors.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. All right. Well, I hope that helps you. We hope that, that brought you some wisdom and light and clarity. And like I said, if you're interested in getting some even more clarity, feel free to reach out to us. And other than that, stay tuned for the weekly readings. And every week we're putting out something new. So we hope you subscribe and feel free to comment below because we want to get to know you as well. Be part of our community. Much love today, and we'll see you soon. Okay, pile number 3. So you chose the heart in terms of we are doing 5 elements. We were kind of sneaky about it. We didn't tell you from the beginning, but you chose the heart card, which is linked with emotions, which is linked with love, anything matters of the heart, feelings. And as far as your career and life purpose hint or connection reading here, you actually have the energy healing card. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. And your ancestors want to let you know about the moon and how to take note of the intuitive messages during all of those moon cycles that we receive in general. Okay, so now we have Adam with the astrology.
Thank you, Kat. So we have here Uranus in Libra in the 7th house. Uranus is the awakener, also the psychic gift giver. Mm-hmm. Libra's all about balance, could also be art and diplomacy, justice. And the 7th house is about partnerships, marriage, your shadow. So there's a lot going on here because it's like an awakening with partnerships, even with your own shadow, with marriage, and energy healings involved, as well as taking note of your intuitive messages. Finding balance between your shadow and you through partnerships and marriage.
Okay. I like that. And I like how it all coincides with the heart, which is all about, and this card says home environment. Nearby cards denote the nature of the home situation. But the purpose of this is more about helping you choose what you're attracted to in terms of the pick a card aspect. Yeah. But it just so happens that the heart is related to emotions, is related to energy and relationships and things like that, and finding balance. So your energy healing abilities are a natural, important part of your life purpose, energy healing. So you are maybe naturally attuned to the intuitive messages of the moon, which is like the cycles. Every day the moon is changing. Every few days it's extremely changing. There's just the cycles of life, which is really what astrology is about. Understanding the patterns and the cycles of life, but also learning to work with the moon cycles and doing energy healing, whether on yourself or on others, and really being attuned to that. Now, energy healing can come in so many different forms. It can come from working with animals. I've seen people do energy work on horses, working with horses. Energy healing can come with, working on children or people, going to hospitals, having a private office location, working from home. It really doesn't matter exactly how you want to do it. What matters is that you're loving what you're doing. You're in a higher vibration of what you're doing in life. And you are part of this amazing play we call life. You're emitting this energy healing work on the planet, and that's a huge piece according to what you chose on this planet. And if you would like more clarity about this, Adam does amazing astrology readings, and I do Akashic work, and we can help you get more clarity as to what is your career life purpose. Like, that is all shown in your chart. We can also go into your past lives and future to see exactly what your highest timeline is. And I'm going to ask Adam real quick, can you summarize a little bit more with the astrology and the whole reading?
Most definitely. So, what I have here, home is where the heart is, and it's all about awakening by having those heart opening experiences within the partnerships or even your own shadow, right? And over here, taking note of intuitive messages. The moon is really important because the moon every 2.5 days goes into a new sign. But there's also a very short period of time called the void of course, where it's just total blackness and nothing is happening. That's when you don't want to perform magic. But when you pay attention to the moon cycles, there are 4 phases, right? There's that waxing phase, or the new moon phase, the waxing phase. Right, here we go. New moon phase, waxing phase, the full moon phase, the waning phase, and it goes back to the new moon phase. So basically, 7 times 4 is 28. Each phase has 7 days. So the full moon is actually a 7-day period, even though people usually only take about 2 days and say, hey, this is the full moon. So the moon has a big influence because if you really think about it, women out there especially, how many moon cycles do you have in a year? 13. 13 times 28 is 364. So there's the answer there. The moon changes cycles. And there's also a great thing, you can get really creative. Like Uranus is all about the psychic gifts when it comes to the moon cycles. Like you can do a new moon manifestation.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much. We hope you enjoyed that message. We hope it brought you clarity and information that you need today. If you would want to reach out to us, feel free to. And feel free to comment down below if you want to let us know, does this hit home for you? Like, let us know. We want to know about you. Share with us your experience. We'd love to hear about that, okay? All right, well, many blessings and much love, and take care. Okay, pile number 4. You happen to have chosen the fire pile. So fire energy, passion, creativity, a lot of fire energy here. And this is passion transformation. I'll read that quickly for you, but love affairs, sexuality, obsession. This card doesn't really apply so much. It's just going to help you to choose that pile that you want. But you know how some people put crystals and things like that. But it doesn't have to ultimately apply to you. I'm just saying that this is the essence of passion, fire, creativity. And you happen to have chosen this pile, which is letting you know that your career life purpose has something to do with justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. And your ancestors want to communicate, lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. And Adam's going to go into the astrology.
Thank you, Kat. So right here we have Saturn in Cancer in the 11th house. Saturn's about the structure and the discipline. Cancer's the nurturing mother, so in the sense like nurturing self and others. And the 11th house is the social groups, friendship circles, humanity, the we collective, right? In this sense, structure, discipline around nurturing your friends, your social groups, and it ties right into justice, sticking up for the underdog. See, Saturn is given that lesson of nurturing the underdog and then enjoying growth and reaping rewards. So once you're able to learn to nurture the underdog, so to speak, you will get the growth and rewards that Saturn is holding for you, because Saturn is all about once you learn the lessons, then you get the rewards.
Wow, that's powerful. Thank you. So justice can come in so many different forms, whether it's through animal rights or cleaning up the oceans or protecting our environment or, protecting children, anything that fires you up is going to usually link to the thing that, the thing that makes you really angry about is going to be very close to the thing or the thing that you want to work on as far as a career or life purpose. And if you would like some more clarity about your life purpose / career, come to us for an astrology chart or an Akashic record session or both, because these are two vehicles that will help you to gain more clarity about who you are, where you come from, what is your soul's desire, what are you meant to come to do. We make agreements on the other side before we come to this planet, and we have agreements with our Council of Light and things like that. And your astrology chart is a reflection of these agreements. It's like our lessons, our life plan on paper, so to speak, right? So I can tell you from my own experience that having my astrology done with Adam has been super, super clarifying as far as like my passions and what my career purpose is. And I'm still learning more, to be honest with you. So, and now your ancestors like want you to grow through this experience. They want you to enjoy this process, not put so much pressure on yourself, not beat yourself up if you don't think that you're there yet. We're never there yet. Life is a journey, not a destination. And allow yourself to reap the rewards of what you've done. Now, I'm just going to throw a little clue here. You see how this woman is standing next to a tree? She's holding a pomegranate.
Apple.
Or is that an apple? It kind of, actually, yeah, you're right.
It's an apple.
Okay, for a minute there, it looked a lot more special than that.
No, it is an apple. Apples are special, though, because you can see the number 5 there. 5 is a portal. Anything that's
true.
a 5 is a portal.
Yeah, so you might be, I feel like this clue here might actually, and remember, this is a collective reading, so it might not apply to everyone, but this clue is telling me that you might be, to the selective few who are watching, you might be needing to work around environmental like nature type stuff, like planting trees perhaps, or saving the trees, or, something to do with food, even the food industries. You're here to bring to balance that area. If this resonates with you, let us know down below, because this is really powerful stuff. And you know what? Comment down below and let us know who you are. And if this is something that really hit home for you, because I'd be curious to see how this is resonating with you guys. Adam, if you could go and recap on that.
For sure. So,
yeah.
Nurturing when it comes to humanitarian projects, social groups, friendship circles, awareness, collective involvement, goals even, and it's all there. And of course Saturn about the discipline and the structure. So in this sense, it goes right along with what Kat was saying. Like, you could be an activist for nature. Like, we need to preserve nature. We need to realize that nature shouldn't be criminalized, and that everything that comes from nature should be able to be partaken. Like, right? You're able to grow your own food. You're able to grow your own herbs, all that good stuff. Like, nature provides what we need, and there are great many plants out there that nature has provided, and we should be able to partake of these herbs anytime.
And also, I'm noticing the 69, which is a representation of Cancer. Cancer is the mother energies.
Nurturing, yes.
Nurturing energies. And I feel like this woman here is putting out a lot of that mother type energy, connecting with the Mother Earth. And you said the We Collective.
And then apple is also like a fruit that represents love as well.
Yeah, for sure. And so remember,
apple of my eye.
So remember, your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So whatever that calling you have inside of you, we sincerely encourage you to follow that calling. And if you need help understanding or getting more clarity about that calling, feel free to reach out to us. We love you so much. Thank you. Have a great day. Okay, pile number 5. You happen to have chosen the Earth card. So basically, we use the 5 elements. We pulled 5 piles. You chose the earth energies, which is having to do with like finances, the physical body, anything having to do with the earth, which is funny because you got the Mother Earth card. But anything that grounds you, that allows you to manifest, whatever it is, home life, money, family, anything having to do with like physicality type stuff that you're manifesting on earth. This is your deck. Now, you got the school card. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. So maybe you've been thinking about going back to school or going to school in general. Your life purpose, your career happens to be around school, or maybe you're meant to teach in a school, or maybe you're meant to open up your own school, or you're meant to learn some new things or teach some new things. So to me, it's about either learning or teaching. That's how I'm expanding it, is learning, but also you could be teaching. And Mother Earth, your ancestors, are asking you to feel loved and comforted by Mother Earth. So it feels like your combined connection here of your life purpose and career here is to somehow integrate the energies of Mother Earth into your learning experience, into your teaching experience, whatever it is that maybe you're somebody who is an eternal learner and loves, full of curiosity and loves to learn all the time. This is your life purpose. It doesn't have to mean anything specific all the time. It could just mean that you're following your soul calling. Now, I'm going to ask Adam to clarify with the astrology here.
All right. So here we have this South Node in Gemini in the 8th house. So the South Node is where you're coming from, and then Gemini is all about communication and gathering all that data, negotiation, networking. It's all there. And then the 8th house is about partners, resources, work, occult involvement, even rejuvenation, death, rebirth cycles. So you yourself understand that on such a deep level. You can help others understand that, but be careful not to dwell on that. So you are understanding this Earth school quite nicely, and you might be able to mentor others who are going through some stuff that you've already gone through.
I love that. Yeah. So if anything else that you would like to say, Ad, before we close out?
Yes, for this, because the South Node is in Gemini in the 8th house, then that means that the North Node will be in Sagittarius in the 2nd house. So find meaning in your own personal values. Very nice.
And I'm also getting energies, visions here of you grounding your energy. It's like it's important to walk outside, take your shoes off. I know it's cold right now, or maybe it's the summertime when you hear this, but either way, the grounding energies of Mother Earth are here to support you. So imagine this, you go and you plug yourself into the earth by putting your bare feet on the ground, and you're getting your electrical energies that you need for your body to be vital. So your natural healing responses can kick in when you're connecting with the earth. That's the message I'm also getting for you is to learn how to ground, learn how to connect with the earth, learn how to share that with others. And also I'm hearing like grounding foods, like potatoes, sweet potatoes, carrots, like anything having to do with like grounding food. Sometimes a good steak, if you're into steak, anything having to do with like grounding foods. Maybe you're a little bit, I'm not saying everyone here, but I know I've been very flighty in the past where I was not very grounded. So it's like important to come and ground yourself, because there's a great saying here. In order to become the healer or the shaman or the facilitator that you need to be, you have to be extremely grounded. And what that means is embodying your higher self fully into your body so that you can perform your life's work, so you can fulfill your calling, your soul's calling, your life purpose, your career, things like that. You have anything to say about that?
Yeah, it reminds me of that song Back to the Earth with Jason Mraz. It starts up do 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 do.
Oh yeah, that song.
I'm going back to the earth.
Oh, I love that song. Well, thank you so much, guys. If you are interested in a reading with us, astrology, Adam does amazing astrology charts. I do Akashic record work. We can help you if you want more clarity as to how you can really manifest and how you can really embody your life's purpose, your calling, get you more information, and really help you to understand more about that. Feel free to come to us and get a reading with us. And our information's down below. And other than that, we love you. We thank you. And feel free to comment below if you want to say anything. Give us some insight. What number did you choose? I mean, obviously you chose this one, but were you being called to another number? Because if that's the case, I'm sensing here, you might also want to listen to that other number. Okay. Well, thank you so much and take care of yourselves.